good.
Yeah, that's what I said. And they told me.
Give me a big smile. Hey.
Getting. Oh man.
Same here.
Yeah, swing it back. They want us to fly it.
That's just a decent. Five more background players. We need more. Hell no, I won't go. Oh, wait a minute. Flashback. Flashback. No, I win. Yeah. How was the play? How'd it go? Great. Are you going back to
I stayed for the first week.
Hey, Alan, we're still with you 100%, buddy.
Dave Clinton, Tom Bauer, all of you have been out here. Well, I've been away in Cleveland, Ohio. I haven't really been in exile. I've been working in Cleveland. Thanks all for keeping the fires burning for these many months. As you all know, if you follow the affairs of the Screen Actors Guild, I am no longer, as your duly elected president, allowed to speak officially on behalf of the Screen Actors Guild. But I'm certainly able to speak on behalf of myself. I can speak on behalf of a person who's had a 35-year-long career as a professional actor, and who have watched in the 80s and the 90s as my ways of making a living have been eroded and diminished. And I've seen technologies that they come in, like DVDs, basic cable television, and now the internet. When these corporations expect us to help them maximize their profits by taking a back seat and giving up our compensations, we just cannot survive that way. So thank you for being out here and fighting on behalf of all actors not just the top 2% of the wage earners in this business, the people who want to help the AMPTP make those profits on our backs. We stand up to the rank and file. There's a two-pronged battle being fought here. We have to show up every day and tell the AMPTP that they are mandated by federal law to deal with us fairly. It will not do for them to shove the Directors Guild deal across the table for us, a deal that was made without asking any questions about how this new media would impact actors, and tell us that that's the deal, take it or leave it. That is not bargaining in good faith. We have to keep on putting pressure at the AMPTP. But then a very important part of this battle takes place over at 5757 Wilshire Boulevard. That's right. At the offices of the Screen Actors Guild. One of the things that have happened in the last several years that I'm very proud of is we've given this union back to the members. Yeah! In the matter of just a few short months, the staff has taken the union back. The members, the president included, now have no voice. No voice when talking to the AMPTP. No voice when talking to the press. No voice when talking to the public. And no voice when it comes to even talking to our own members. This is the same staff that was complicit throughout the 80s and the 90s as they took back our ways of making residuals, our pilots. They made pilot presentations instead of pilots. They took a minimum that was called a minimum for guest stars and made it a maximum and called it top of show. They became expert at taking what used to be 2 weeks' worth of work and shoving it into 1 day and paying us minimum. And they made it virtually impossible for middle-class actors to keep their heads above water. Your own leadership, your own staff leadership, and the top, and not all of them, but many of the people who are actors and producers have enabled the AMPTP to take our compensation away. We cannot let that stand. So while we're here, keeping the AMPTP's feet to the fire, we've got to also focus on the election in September.
Yeah!
It is time for the progressives to take this union back and give it back to the members.
Yeah!
There's a great turnout here today, but we have to have another rally. You have to call every actor you know. Everybody here has to call 10 people and make sure they show up to the next rally. We have to keep building this thing through the elections in September. Make sure you vote. Membership first. Membership first. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Scott. Thank you for keeping the fires burning. Thank you, Ed.
Right.
Yeah!
2 is, I'm sorry there aren't more of us here right now. I'm sorry I'm the only red shirt you'll see right now. 3 is, you're going to see more red shirts if I have to drag them down here personally. Wherever anybody is standing up and fighting for their right to make a decent living, those people deserve to be supported. That's the fight you guys are making right now. That's the fight that deserves to be supported. When you guys are fighting that fight, I'm going to be out here and I'm going to physically drag riders by their hair until they're down here supporting you guys too. Thank you guys so much for fighting that fight.
Yeah, that's what I said. They told me. He's the one that's got to. Wow!